My name is Michael Shain. I'm the TV editor of the New York Post, and I'm here today with Candice Glover, the winner of American Idol. I said before that I was really excited about interviewing you because I really think you're very special. I've been watching the show like everybody else for 100 years. And the number of people who really reached out and grabbed me the first time they ever performed, you can count on the fingers of one hand, and you were one of them.
Aw, thank you.
You really
that means
were.
a lot.
Like everybody else, you listen from the kitchen, you know, that kind of stuff, and and then you run out and you go, who the hell was that? And that was you.
I've heard that before. That's so cool. Thank you.
Who was that? This is your first time in New York, is that true?
Yes, my very first time, and it's exactly the way I imagined it would be. It's very busy and very big, but I'm having the time of my life. I'm excited about it.
Did you fly in during the day? Did you get a chance to see the city during the day?
Yeah, and then at night, like the hotel that I'm staying at, like it lights up my room. Like I don't have to have any lights on because it's so bright outside, but I love it so much.
We took you down to take your picture in the subway. How was that?
I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of scary. I've never been down there before. It was really weird, and like the people were in such a rush, but like I've heard about it, so I was kind of prepared, but I was kind of nervous.
The sound?
Yeah, the noise, and I heard the train coming. I thought I was gonna get hit.
No, yeah, believe we don't lose 2-3 people a year in the subways. Yeah, about 2-3 people a year that way. But it's all right. We would have watched out for you.
That's so crazy.
What do you want to do when you're here?
I want to go see a show. I've never seen like a Broadway show or anything before, so what better way? That's
a great idea. You know which one you're going to see?
No, I don't know yet.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay, give me some.
I'll give you some recommendations.
Okay, good.
All those people are on this floor.
Okay.
Even all the people who do that for a living are on this floor as well.
Like do the shows?
Who review the shows and who interview everybody for shows and stuff like that. That's this floor. This is the entertainment floor.
Wow, that's cool. Maybe I'll run into someone famous.
No, we cover people who are famous. None of us are famous.
Oh. Sorry.
That's all right. Does New York strike you as a place you'd like to live?
It's very different from what I live on St. Helena Island, South Carolina. Everybody has a car. You drive like this long, narrow road to get wherever you're going, and then every now and then you're on a 4-lane highway. But it's so laid back, and I think I'm used to it. I'm just a small town girl, so if I moved to New York, it would probably take 3 years to get adjusted. Busy places just make me kind of nervous, but I'm getting used to it though. I'm having fun.
I'm afraid you're going to have to.
Yeah.
Have you, in the American Idol experience, whom do you think you're going to pull away as friends for a long time to come?
Well, I really connected with Burnell. He was the guy, he made the top 7, and he's hilarious, and he gets on my nerves just like my brothers at home get on my nerves, and I get on his nerves, and it's like a brother-sister relationship, and it's so crazy that we connected that way so fast because, you know, we spend every second together, you know, on the show. So I was really connected to him, and I'm also connected to like the top 5 girls, and then like Curtis, and the top 10 as a whole is just like super close to each other. So I think all of us would stay in touch, you know, after it's over.
Well, you got a tour to go, so you're gonna be hip to hip with a lot of these folks for a while to come.
For a long time, and we're gonna wish, you know, that we were apart. But as soon as we get apart, we're gonna miss each other like crazy. So.
They've had you running all over the country in the last few days. Do you have any? Are you going to get to go home?
I don't think I'm going to get to go home till probably Christmas.
Christmas?
And that is freaking crazy. I'm living my dream and I'm doing everything, and like my parents are super supportive, so they're willing to like fly wherever I am, which is crazy. But I know like I just need that's why I make sure I talk to my friends at home, and I do like FaceTime and Skype and stuff like that, so I can get that home feeling as much as I can.
When you start to record on your own, is there somebody you'd like to sound like?
Well, I've been compared to a lot of people, but mostly I just want to sound like myself. Like if I was to say an album that I would want to sound like, it would be like Alicia Keys, like that R&B, like laid back, but it's still soulful. And Jasmine Sullivan is my all-time favorite, and she has like R&B with like a touch of jazz, and I just want to like touch people's hearts most of all. But that would be 2 albums that I would model after if I had to.
Do you have any idea when you're going to be able to start to make a record?
Probably as soon as I leave New York. I'm having so much fun with y'all, but I'm gonna go back to LA and record.
This can't be that much fun.
Yeah, I'm literally like having the time of my life here. I've never been here, so it's cool to look out the window and see all these big buildings and stuff. It's just the way that I imagined it.
Did anybody ever tell you that this is the greatest birthmark I ever saw?
Are you serious? And
I
sometimes,
love that mark.
When I get my makeup done, they try to hide it, and I have to tell them like, no, can you please show it? Like,
you don't know. When I would watch you on the screen, I would. That mark just drove me nuts.
really?
Yeah.
I get it from my grandma.
It's a wonderful thing. Don't let them cover it up. My name is Michael Shain. I'm from the New York Post. This is Candice Glover. This is something I will never forget. But I'm also reminded that the American Idol auditions are going to start very, very soon, and you can get all the information about that at AmericanIdol.com.